Thank you for having me. It's Chuck Morse, and this is the second event I'm at tonight. And I think it's all about the community. The first event, the businesses were being asked to, I believe it's going to be a number of $500,000 they're going to raise down the street for the Boys and Girls Club, and I'm sure they're going to support it. With the audience I just left, I'm sure they're going to contribute and solve a problem and rebuild the pool down there. To this, which I sat on the committee originally, and I would have loved to have seen it in the original project, I think most of us in Salem were very concerned when we looked at building the high school of getting support. And I think we didn't put this project forward probably because we thought maybe this project would be just a little too much for the voters to take on at that point in time. Look, the board's done an unbelievable job of financing and building this school and staying within budget. And I've supported you because of what you've done and how you've done it. I'm certainly one that questioned spending $75 million originally. And I come here tonight because I think what you've done for our community, which is what they're doing right now down the street at the Boys and Girls Club, is you've built a sense of community, the Salem pride. We just talked about maybe there's a little challenge between Wyndham and Salem. I don't believe it. Everyone that grew up here in Salem has pride in Salem. We certainly talk about it all the time. Those of us that grew up in the 60s here, we certainly remember all those sports teams that started here. We certainly remember the 70s and the growth in this community. The growth that's happening right now is something totally different. And I honestly believe when that growth is done, it'll offset a lot of this tax rate stuff that we're talking about today. But you're a huge success story. These athletic fields, to me, someone that sat down on the original talks of putting this turf down and trying to get the business community to write a check, there were challenges. They honestly believe, the business community, that they want to see community support on this first. I think you will get support, and I think it will be the finishing touches on these fields. But I honestly believe putting this article before the voters right now is a great thing. I think the voters will give you support on this because of the work you've done with this high school. I think you've done a fantastic job, and it's showing Salem's pride, and I would encourage the voters to support this because it's the right thing to do. We certainly are solving a problem, but yet we're creating something great. So I think there's a lot of good that can come out of this, and I support your project. Thank you.